Oh, you already know what it is. It's Pollog Week 2, the news! So, I know last time we talked I said where I was, but generally just said Poland. Let's try and narrow it down this time, because it's a big country. Not huge, but it does come in at 120,000 square miles, putting it slightly under our 5th largest state, New Mexico. Huh? Yeah, go ahead, roll that back. Take a look at those facts again. That's good stuff. I didn't make up any of them. I promise. Promise. I'm actually staying in the town of Wrocław, which I believe I uttered before, but you're saying, oh, what the heck is that? What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to show you what it is, okay? Alright? Let's take a look at the maps.
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map. I'm the map, I'm the map. If there's a place you gotta get, I can get you there, I bet. I'm the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map!
So here we can see a map of Eastern Europe with Poland in the center, surrounded by its 7 bordering countries, including Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Ukraine, Belarus, Lithuania, and one exclave section of Russia to the very north. Oh, what? You don't know what exclave means? Look it up, uncultured swine. So that blue dot there is me, sitting in the town of Wrocław. So you look at that and you say, that's not Wrocław. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to say. Alright, let's talk a little bit about Polish pronunciation. Okay? W's are pronounced like V's, C's are pronounced like TS's, and an L with a hash through it is pronounced like a W. So when you put them together in this name, it sounds like Wrocław. If you ignore all these rules and choose to call it whatever you want, probably something like Wrocław, some people will understand what you're trying to say and have a good laugh, while most of them will just stare at you like you got crawdaddies crawling out of your ears. Anyway, back to the map. Wrocław is actually the country's 4th largest city, the top 3 including the capital, Warsaw, Kraków, and Łódź. Poznan rounds out the top 5. Let's zoom into the city. Here we see the city of Wrocław sitting just south of the Oder River, and you may notice that it's actually laid out like a grid. Let me reassure you that this does not mean it is easy to navigate whatsoever. That blue dot there again is me sitting in my apartment, settled just north of what they call the Rinnek, or the town square. In the center of the Rinnek is the town hall building, which is still in use today. It looks like an old church, but it's not. But don't worry, there's about 37,000 of them around town if that's what you're into. All in all, Wrocław is a beautiful city full of old world architecture and rich in history. It's a must-see for anyone visiting Poland. So go see it. Thanks for using the map.
The map, I'm the map, I'm the map!
Oh, yes. I hope you enjoyed that. I think you'll agree that it might even have been too informational. Yes, maps are great, especially when traveling. And when you travel, sometimes you have to use the bathroom. Let's check out some of the differences of a European bathroom in this week's section of Pros and Cons. Living in Poland. First item on our list is quick dry towels. Very prominent in Europe due to their energy consciousness. They're very thin and dry quickly. However, the opposite is also true. They get wet quickly. You can only dry off your hair, your face, and your torso before this thing gets dripping wet. And I don't know if it was designed by some quadriplegic, but guess what? I got more skin than that, okay? This is a con. Next is an item that doesn't really have anything to do with Poland or Europe. It's just something that I have in my apartment that I really like. Check this out. Toilet paper. Puppies! Puppies! Puppies, puppies, puppies! How cute is that, huh? Total pro. End of story. The third item we're going to talk about in here is the washer, and it is something that you really need to be wary about. This particular model actually does not have any words on it, probably because they tried to market it internationally. Everything just has symbols and numbers, which they actually, I've been told, they teach in the schools. You're going to be in an apartment with one of these particular models. Ask the landlord or leasing agent if you can have some sort of instruction manual, or if they can just come up and give you a tutorial in their free time, if they are nice. If they say no, or if they're mean, you don't want to ask, or if you're just really lazy like me, it'll still pretty much work. You just turn some knobs, push some buttons, you'll be good to go. Finally, I want to talk about something that we can't compare to that of the US because we don't really have them. Watcha! Bidets. But, you can't talk about it until you've really used one. So let's check out how to use a bidet in this week's how-to.
Wait. Hold on a second. Let's see here. How to use bidet.
No.
Don't use the bidet. So you got some dirty laundry. What are you gonna do? We've gotta do something about it. Otherwise, we're gonna get buried in dirty clothes. How about we wash them? In a few easy steps, we'll have them being fresh as a spring meadow. Nod some more. Step 1. Sort. Separate clothes by color and material, making sure to keep groups small. Our specific washer capacity is about for 5 large towels, or about the size of 1 capybara. Well done. Let's wash some whites. Let's make a game of our chores. Fire in the hole! Oh, actually, let's just go ahead and put them in there. Yeah, that's good. Much better. Step 2. Setting up the machine. Make sure the washing machine is plugged in and the water line is open. Now let's take a look at the controls. The yellow button here is used to power the machine on and off. We'll push that in when we're ready. Second button has some wavy lines on it. Could be to avoid earthquakes. Leave it in just to be sure. Fourth button is to avoid dizziness. Leave that one in too. We don't want nausea while we're trying to do laundry. The fourth button reverts some number to another number, 1100 to 650. Yeah, let's do that one too. Pop out the dials to set the value. First dial on the left has numbers ranging from 30 to 90. The values could be for time, temperature, or weight, and the units used for them are completely unknown. But none of those are too important, right? Pick one in the middle just to be safe. The second one features a picture of a fan and numbers ranging from 30 to 120. Match the first number that you had to be fun, or just close your eyes and spin. The third dial features the actual wash progress and has numbers from 1 to 10, 1 through 6 being in a yellow area, 7 through 10 being in a white area. There's also an S and a D on this dial, but it's a mystery what language these letters are even derived from, let alone the words they stand for. Just ignore them. Don't forget to load the machine with Per-Wall laundry detergent, available at your local supermarket. Then hit the yellow button to start the wash. After about an hour and a half, we have some clean but wet clothes. So where's the dryer? There is none. In fact, most Polish houses do not have this luxury. So how do we dry? Step 3. Let's throw it on the rack. This drying rack works like a collapsible freestanding clothesline. Let's set it up now. To aid in the clothes drying, try placing the rack next to a heat source, like a radiator, and if available, use a fan to circulate the air. If neither appliance is available, continuously farting on the clothes will also provide warmth and wind. Now let's rack the clothes. Lay articles over the bars similar to a clothesline. Lay dress shirts long ways in order to avoid wrinkles. Lay thicker articles like towels over multiple bars in order to spread the sides. Finally, lay heavier articles like jeans on the shorter bars in order to avoid drooping. Wait 3 to 4 more hours and look, you've got some nice clean, dry clothes. Way to go.
Okay, that one was a lot of work, so I'm gonna go sleep now. Pleasant travels and, that kind of stuff. Bye.